This is Paul. Yeah. It's 2:15, and I just got into the study room. Just thinking about the market for computers. Yeah. I looked, and it looks like AMD has the fastest microprocessor. Something that happened in August. Yeah. And then there's what's known as supercomputers. Now, a lot of persons that want to buy one of these supercomputers, they look at the various chips that are in it. Yes, they're known as microprocessors. Could you call Cray? Yeah, IBM and any individual as a billionaire that did feel a need to have their own supercomputer? Now, this is the child custody information sheet that I was talking to you about. If you are seeking protection for your children from domestic violence or requesting custody of your children, please answer the questions or provide the information required in paragraph A through E below and check the boxes about the court's jurisdiction that apply to your case. Yes. Now, I think this child custody worksheet, yes, is something that's included when you apply for one of these protection orders. Yes. Page 1 of 2. Yes. The WPFDV 1.030. Yes. RCW 26.050.030. Yep. Now, there's a big question because of the stipulation and order. Yes. See, this court has jurisdiction over the proceeding for the reasons, check all that apply. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah. This court has exclusive continuing jurisdiction. The court has made a child custody, yeah, parenting plan, residential schedule, or visitation determination in this matter and retains jurisdiction under RCW 26.27.211. Now, I'm kind of thinking the continuing exclusive jurisdiction, yeah, you actually didn't have that. Now, list the places where the children have lived during the past 5 years. Yeah. Or the dates they lived there and the persons with whom they lived. Letter E. That would have been on Guam. Yes. At the place of the arrest. Yes. Now, do you know, letter D, other than you and the respondent, who claims rights of custody or visitation with the children? Shouldn't have been anybody. Yeah. Because I was married at the time of the arrest. Yes, he was. Now, somebody thought that I was going to contact my relatives as if I was not able, yes, to provide for my own well-being, feed myself, clothe myself, and house myself. And I thought I could. Yes. Now, just looking at Exhibit A, Jack. This is not Heidi Lee Budnick's handwriting. Yes. Did Healthy Families think that they had the fiduciary obligation or duty? Yes. To petition the court for a protection order without being the actual parents of the 5 minors named. Yep. Now, my thought is you're not the parent. As much as the employees of Healthy Families of Clallam County did think that they were. Yes. You cannot motion a court as having any continuing exclusive jurisdiction as a charity. Yes. Without being a spouse. Yes. Without being a relative. Yes. Now, Sandra Taylor, as a grandmother, doesn't have any jurisdiction. Exhibit A, Jack. Pooch. And no one had any actual custody rights to the 5 minors named, yes, except for myself and my wife. Now, I have documented that in 2011, yes, when in the custody of Guam, yes, the stipulation and order did say that you as a court do have the availability of regulating contact between Mr. Budnick and his wife and his children. Yes. But the actual continuing exclusive jurisdiction for the custody of the 5 minors named, at the time of the arrest, the diversion, was the Superior Court of Guam. Now, if we think about it, this order for protection in July 8th of 2011, confidential report, motion hearing, reissuing of a temporary protection order that happened to be absolutely unnecessary considering, there was no way I was going to be able to respond. I was in jail, and then they took my passport and they put me in the custody of the Superior Court of Guam. And then the order for modification on August 12th of 2011. Now, just kind of reading through the instructions as it involves the 5 minors' name. Yes. Have you been involved in any other litigation concerning custody or visitation? Regulating the contact between myself and my sons. Yes. Probably does involve some sort of visitation. So, and do you know of any other court cases involving the children? Yes. Since there was the accusation of child abuse, I think you would have put the court case, the case number, and the kind of a case, And then do the children listed in paragraph 5 of the petition currently live with you? Well, they probably did live with her, Now, just looking at this idea of the issuance of a protection order, this state is the home state of the children. Yes, it actually wasn't. We were residents of Guam, and at the time of Benjamin's birth, I'm the one that applied for the Social Security card. Yes. I'm the one that applied for his passport. Yes. I'm the one that was applying for the Housing Prevention and Relocation Program. Yes. And I was the father of Benjamin at the time of his birth and while he lived at the Guma San Jose. See, living in a homeless shelter. There's numerous documents necessary that have to be filled out for us to be able to live there. We lived there from approximately the 27th, 28th of December of 2010, until April, May, June, until May, of 2010. And with the 2-month period that we lived there for January and February of 2011, approximately 2 weeks between that. And another 2 months, January, February, March, April, until about May, June. Until the end to the beginning of May. We were actually residents of the United States territory of Guam. Now, of course, the Guma San Jose is going to be subpoenaed for all the documentation, proving our identity, that I was the father, Heidi was the mother, We did have to get the mayor's permission to live there, In fact, I remember there was quite a bit of work necessary to live at the Guma San Jose, Now, since we were not the home state, and the children were the exclusive jurisdiction of Guam, any and all contact, visitation, custody rights, anything involving the actual arrest itself, the jurisdiction was Guam. Now, the children and the parents, or the children and at least one parent or a person acting as a parent, have significant connections with this state other than mere physical presence. Substantial evidence is available in this state concerning the children's care, protection, training, personal relations, so on and so forth. Now, the children home state has declined to exercise jurisdiction on the ground that this state is the more appropriate form of the RC 26.27. All courts in the children's home state have declined to exercise jurisdiction on the ground that a court of this state is the more appropriate forum to determine the custody of the children. Now, without the stipulation in order